Hi, how are you? I'm good. It's tarot time. I'm back in Nelson, as you can see. Here's Tiger sleeping, my big tabby boy. And it's time to get some guidance for the week ahead. Here's some simple straight up guidance. This could change your life. This might be all you need. The universe has your back. That's a lovely reminder, isn't it? The universe does indeed have your back. There is a greater plan unfolding. Trust, surrender. The universe has your back. All right, let's close our eyes and get ready to choose some tarot cards, or a tarot card. Although we do have one girlie who watches regularly who likes two of them, and I said she might as well have all three. So you can have all three if you want. But getting centered to choose your card. Your main card, anyway. Centering breath. Putting the intention out to your higher self, maybe, for the best guidance for you for the week ahead. And when you're ready, 1, 2, and 3. Cool. Card 1 is a major arcana, so the life lessons or the karmic, more spiritual cards. Justice. So justice is a card about balanced thought and logic. It's not a passionate card, it's more of a rational card. So it gets us looking at our values and our principles and coming from those kind of places in order to make a choice. So coming away from deep emotion, or even too much emotion at all. So you'll be coming into a centered place, or you're being guided to come into this place in order to choose or in order to act from more alignment with your own principles, your own values. What other notes have I got here? Clarity coming, balanced mind, being guided to think clearly, and your ethical principles. Justice. So thinking like in the court system where the judge doesn't get all emotional but really looks very fairly at both sides of a situation. So this is what you're being guided to do through this week. It's a really strong, powerful energy, and if you meditate with this energy, and by that it could, like I've said before, it could simply mean just sitting still and imagining that you're dialoguing with that character. And you'll get how big, strong, wise, fair, even spiritual this energy is on a more rational, ethical, principle, values kind of plane. Justice. Card number 2 is about fear, and don't we all have plenty of that? Part of the human deal. It's part of the deal of having an ego, and that's what we're trying to rise above, our fear. So this can be fear stopping us making choices because we're scared of the consequences, scared of hurting somebody maybe. So it's all about boundaries here, well, as you go forward. But forewarned is forearmed, isn't it? So know that you might be wanting to entertain fear, but come back to the universe has your back. Come back to thinking love, the big kind of love. So with this card, you need to look at how you've got yourself into, how you've got yourself into the situation that you might find yourself in, because it's usually some accountability is needed, and that's usually around where we're avoiding wanting to hurt somebody or avoiding consequences that we don't know what they will be, so we get into fear. So taking some responsibility for avoidance and knowing that you could get stuck in some fear, but remembering to be mindful and go, oh, there I am doing that fear thing, that worry thing, and you can choose to breathe down into your body and reconnect to your feelings and choose from a wise, loving place. Let me see if there's any other hints I've got for you. Facing your own part in the problem, and maybe a bit too much fear to act because of fear of the consequences. But fear's just that little ego thing, so rise above. Some good guidance for you. And we have another Swords card, the 5, as card number 3. And that's around accepting your limits, your capabilities. You might have taken on too much and you need to get realistic about what your capabilities are. And maybe you need to back down a little bit, and maybe your pride's affected there, but that allows you to take a deeper look at yourself. And we love self-development, don't we? We love it. We love learning more about ourselves, and sometimes that's a little painful, but this is facing your limits. Face honestly what's sitting with you, what's sitting right with you before you go forward. So coming into more of a feeling place before you make choices to go forward. And learning to live your life within your capabilities, not pushing it. So coming back to centre, coming back to present time. Lovely guidance. I'm wishing you lots of growth, because that's what we want. We want to come back to our authentic selves, which means we need to breathe away, feel away all the blocks that get in the way. And this kind of guidance will get you there. Happy week. See you.